Hey, what's up? I'm a person that's all about unity, coming together, and I'm a person about my country, the United States of America. I just woke up. Sorry if my voice is a little creaky, but this is scary what we're going through, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see from the title, and you guys living under a rock, I know you guys heard about it. Trump got indicted yesterday, and he'll be going to court in Miami on Tuesday for the documents he had at Mar-a-Lago. And I don't know if you watched my other video. I said who should be the U.S. president, and my pick was right now slightly above Trump would be Robert F. Kennedy Jr. for several reasons. Number one, I'm a big fan of John F. Kennedy. He's one of my favorite presidents ever. Now I don't agree with a lot of a few of Robert F. Kennedy's policies. I don't believe in the climate control things and stuff like that. But one thing about him is he believes in the Constitution. He's a Constitution. You know, what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, guys, just woke up. Absolutist, constitutional absolutist, and I am too. You know what I mean? And he's for sound, hard money. He's just a stand up guy. You know what I mean? Nobody's perfect though. But the reason I picked him slightly over Trump, because I believe more in Trump's policies, and I believe he probably could do a better job overall if you didn't put the human factor in. The reason I pick him over Trump is because Trump is going to divide the country, not him, but the media. This man single handedly coming into office drove the country insane and divided our country because of the media coverage. We've never seen someone that divisive before in our country. I liked his policies. I think he did a pretty good job. He wasn't perfect for sure. I don't like what he did with the scamdemic and printing the money and with the shots and the lockdowns and stuff like that. I wasn't with any of that. But I believe he broke. He got pressured into it and stuff like that. I just didn't agree with that. But I would like for the man to finish what he started, because obviously you know what happened in 2020. The selection of 2020. We all know what happened. But this is scary because we know what happened with President Brandon. You know who that is. Let me take this off because I wear this to bed at night. You know who that is. He, a lot of stuff happened with him, and we know what that is with the $5 million to him and $5 million to his son, allegedly. Marjorie Taylor Greene, who I don't know what to think about that woman, man. Because she voted for that freaking debt ceiling thing. But she's calling him out and everything else, and all this stuff coming down the pipeline. And the next thing you know, a few hours later, Donald Trump is getting indicted. You see the timing here, ladies and gentlemen? And let me say this, right? I am a Trump fan. I do like Donald Trump. Is he perfect? No, but I do like him. But here's the thing, man, is this is not about Donald Trump, ladies and gentlemen. This is about America and its freedoms. And we cannot let the DOI, or the Department of Injustice, it used to be the Department of Justice, weaponize. You can't weaponize it, man, and use it for political gain, because this is what it's all about. And again, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm an American, and I believe in the Constitution and freedoms for people. And this is just some banana republic type of stuff, man. And I know you hear that a lot in the media, but it's true. That's what this is what countries do when they're a banana republic, man. This is not the American way. I mean, you saw what happened with who, with her emails and everything else, and what she's done. And the ironic thing is, I honestly didn't think they're going to try to get him on the documents, because obviously President Brandon did the exact same thing, but worse, in my opinion. He had more and he had more documents in less secure places, and he wasn't authorized because he was the vice president and a senator. Donald Trump was the president. So for them to pull these charges up. If you're going to do that, that's fine if that's a thing now, because they're going to try to get him for espionage, and espionage carries like 20 years. If they're going to try to do that, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You got to get President Brandon to do that too. And let me tell you something, man. To weaponize the Department of Justice, again, it's no surprise. I was surprised they used this one, to be honest, this particular situation, because again, Brandon's doing the same thing. But when that stuff hit the wall last night, and Marjorie Taylor Greene came out and did that little press conference, and they're going hard. They're going hard at President Brandon. His back was against the wall, man. And these people, these people that are running this, that are running mostly Democrats and some Republicans. These evil people that, if you watch the documentary, you know who they are. If you know the playbook, they won't pull any punches, man. They will do anything to not lose power. And when you think about, who you want to be the president, it's like, do you want Trump or DeSantis or Tim Scott or RFK Jr. or Nikki Haley or whoever, or Brandon back again? Because trust me, I don't even know why I mentioned RFK Jr. because he doesn't have a chance, to be honest with you. The Democrats won't even let him debate. When you think about who you want in there, first think about who they don't want in there. And why are they doing this to Donald Trump? Why don't they want him in there so bad? There's a reason for it, ladies and gentlemen. And I think we all know what the reason is. They can't control him. And I'm not saying he's a good, bad, or indifferent person, but he's not a person that they can control. And President Brandon is the perfect dude, man. Perfect dude for them, because he can just sit there like a docile whatever, and he does whatever they say. And I'm going to tell you, man, I love my country, man. I love my country, and we're going through a bad time right now. But I'm going to say this. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep doing what I got to do. But if they keep doing this stuff, man, I'm looking for an escape hatch. I'm already looking for places overseas. I may go to El Salvador or something if this country turns into what I think it's going to turn into if we don't win this battle. Because I'm not gonna sit around here and the people just, because what they do is, when the January 6th stuff happened, because the people on the left, the people who are getting controlled, the wokesters and all that stuff, when they do the Black Lives Matter and the Antifa criminal, just wrecking shop everywhere around this country when they feel like doing it, mostly peaceful protests and all this other stuff, and they just completely destroyed businesses and killed people and cities and towns. And I'm from Rochester, New York, and when the scamdemic was going on, and then George Floyd stuff happened, they were wrecking shop where I lived at too. And for some reason COVID disappeared. They didn't care about that at the time, and all the other stuff was going on. When you allow one side to do whatever they want and say whatever they want, and then the other side, if they do one thing on January 6th, and you had some folks doing some things in there too, and I can't mention that, but Tucker did it, and then they try to silence the other people by taking their First Amendment rights. That's a problem, man. And I'm not for any of this stuff. Again, it's not about left or right. I'm not for this Pride Month stuff. I'm not for if you want to be gay, but I don't want to celebrate it. And I don't want to talk about it. Who cares who you sleep with? And the stuff they're doing with the children at school, especially the stuff they're doing with the children. And, we're standing up, of course, as individuals, but if we come together, and I'm not talking about Republicans, I'm talking about Americans, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let them fool you to think it's Republican versus Democrat. It's not. It's for Americans and non-Americans. Do you know these people that fly the LGBTQ or whatever flags and all these pride flags? They think if you have an American flag that you're a racist or you're a bad person. I got an American flag sitting right in front of my house. I'm a racist, or I'm a coon, I guess, or whatever. It's good versus evil, Americans against non-Americans, and that's what it is. And I'm not going to live in a country where the people that are evil and the people that are non-American are running everything. I'm just not going to do it. They're running stuff now, right now. But we have hope in 2024. There's no way that you can vote Democrat, because if you vote the only Democrat that's pretty good is RFK Jr. They're not going to let him win. And the only choice they're going to give you is President Brandon. And nobody's going to vote for him. So if you vote Republican, all of a sudden you're a racist, you're Uncle Tom. You're leaving us no choice, man. The only decent candidates are over on the right side. Now, some of you guys are going to say, well, it doesn't make a difference who you vote for. They're all crooked. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I don't. And if you don't think there's any difference between 2016 and 2016 through 20, till 2020 to 2023 or whatever, this administration, then you've been living under a rock. Because some of you guys will tell me, oh, man, it doesn't matter who's in. They're all crooked. I agree. They're all crooked to a certain extent. But there's levels to it, ladies and gentlemen. There's levels to it. So there's no one man or woman that's going to save us. We got to come together collectively, peacefully. We got to stand united and stand together. And anything that goes against the Bible, God, my family, and this great Constitution, I'm not with it. And we just need to be united and stop being divided. Because, again, together we'll stand, but united we'll fall. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see how the rest of the day plays out and over the weekend. And this is absolutely insane, man. This is another sad day in this country, in this great nation. And these guys right here, today they're rolling over in their graves, man. God bless this country.